Hands off, please.
Wow.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Married at First Sight UK Season 8, Episode 19 and 20. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. My notes today are minimalistic, but hopefully I remember everything. We still are doing the family visits, and so Arthur is feeling like, well, first of all, Arthur stuck his foot in his mouth again. And the theme of their relationship is that they don't measure up intellectually.
Listen, I sort of rewritten the vows in Mexico. It took me 10 minutes.
Oh,
Sorry?
I'm not sure if we were meant to be impressed or not.
I'm not sure if I'm able to hold a proper conversation with her.
You just don't want to get to the point where it's you being like that mum vibe.
I'm not sure if Arthur thought it was a flex that he wrote his vows in 10 minutes. I guess it was like, I just know so much about you that it didn't take me a long time. I don't know. I don't know. As for the intellectual incompatibility, that one is a little bit like, it's a little touchy, you know? As an immigrant, I understand. There's a lot of things that people do and say where I feel like it goes over my head. And even though, yeah, I've been raised in Canada, there's just a lot of things I don't know based on my upbringing. Like, I was raised as an African child in a different country. So yeah, that one, I did feel for him. Thankfully, Laura isn't making it a big thing. It seems like her friends are making it more of an issue than she was, but she understands that Arthur has shown her a good man so far. Whether or not that proves to be true in the long run, we don't know, but he's presented himself as a good man. He's presented himself as someone with a good character. He takes care of her. He reassures her. So yeah, she's not focusing on that too tough right now. It might be a thing in the future. We don't know. Then we have Matt. So, you know, Matt went through a weird roller coaster on his honeymoon. He was very enamored by Adrienne and her body. And I was wondering if that was going to be like a thing for Adrienne, because yes, she's very proud of the work that she's done. But if I'm not mistaken, a lot of people who were bigger for a majority of their lives and then lose weight do still have like either body dysmorphia, or they still have those insecurities of like, do you only like me because I'm slim? Because what if I gain the weight back? So I was thinking, is this going to be a thing? But they're getting on like a house on fire. They even consummated the marriage. And then I guess Adrienne's type of humor just doesn't sit well with Matt.
I'll try and make a lovely bottom shape out of this, shall I?
That was fast. Almost faster than you. Wait.
You're very showy offy, whereas I'm not.
Unfortunately, it's not just, I am who I am. Like, I am an extrovert. It's not a case of that I'm showing off. I like to keep things fun. I like to keep things upbeat.
Genuinely did not mean to upset her. That's the last thing I ever want to do.
Adrienne sees herself as being an extrovert with a big personality, while Matt saw it as her being a showboater and being arrogant. They did smooth things over, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, Matt, I could see parts of Matt's personality that really should have rubbed Adrienne the wrong way, but she took time to like learn how he is and not sweat the small stuff. So I wish he gave her that same grace, but he did acknowledge that he was in the wrong and he did apologize, and they have patched things up. So that's fine. Next, we have Sean, who, as I predicted, was not going to be okay with doing the heavy lifting in the relationship.
Oh, finally. What took you so long? Get rid of this fish because it absolutely stinks. So just need you to unpack the cases first.
Yeah.
You know that I'm very needy.
Yeah, everything is okay. Like, otherwise I would probably just tell you.
Why would you say that? You're being negative.
But
Things are going great now, but let's wait and see.
That wasn't what I said.
But that's how it's coming across.
Mark is most definitely a complainer. It would get on anybody's nerves. However, Sean addressed it. They have hashed it out. They even, I don't know if they fully consummated the marriage, but they had some hanky-panky, that's for sure. And then I'm thinking, okay, things are going great. Why at the dinner party did this man say he's getting along with Sean as a friend? This is how we do friendship in 2023? Like, what? I was shocked. I'm like, really? Just a friend? And then Mark is over there. Oh, yeah, things are so great. Like, I mean, Sean. Sean is over there. Oh, things are so great. He's just my type. I'm so happy. Da, 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 da. I'm like, ooh. yeah, that's going to be an issue. The main event is this whole Ella JJ connection that they have going on. As we know, they've been texting from Nokias? What were these phones? These bricks. They were texting from these phones, and then Ella had arranged a secret rendezvous with JJ just to see if the connection is there.
I'm quite nervous about seeing JJ. You're right. It just makes me go a bit giddy.
Ella's fit, she's my type. Can't fancy her more really. I know that I probably shouldn't be flirting with her.
The eye contact and the smile. I can't put my finger on it, there is something there.
For me personally, I feel like if you've gotten to the point where you were gonna meet behind the scenes, like you've already lost the plot. I feel like anything that's coming to you, you do deserve. Even though I have my feelings about the way Nathaniel speaks to her in episode 20, I do think that morally what you're doing is wrong. Experiment, yeah, but come on, like, So anything that comes to you, you kind of deserve. You do. JJ was making it seem like he and Bianca were parting ways for issues that were internally in their relationship when he's entertaining something externally, which to me was not fair. Ella, had decided to take time away from Nathaniel, and he decided to do that as well. But that doesn't mean go and engage in another relationship, And then furthermore, I'm just thinking, remember when I had said there were intruders coming to the show? I was like, are they new couples or are they actually intruders? So it seems like JJ's purpose wasn't actually to be married, but to intrude on one of the couples. If we're also going to take what Nathaniel said about Ella to heart, he said he feels like there was an agenda with Ella, and everybody casted around her was to push her storyline. So I don't know, conspiracy. I just feel like this is very fabricated, but I'm here for the drama anyways. Moving on to episode 20, we're gonna start with the dinner party. Tasha, I've been trying to ride with you, girl. But you have lost me.
Yes.
Tramp. What did you say, Tasha?
You went past me. I tried to give you a hug.
And what did you call me?
I called you a tramp.
You've been in here 5 seconds and you've already
because you disrespected me again.
It's not a good start, is it, though, when you're calling her a tramp?
Yeah, because you just disrespected me.
Everyone, calm down.
I understand that there was tension going into the dinner party or the cocktail, whatever. Who cares? But the fact that the girl didn't want to hug you does not warrant you calling her a tramp. This just further emphasizes the hypothesis that somebody had on Discord, and that maybe Paul had expressed some kind of attraction to Erica or something, because Tasha's reaction to Erica is just so blown out of proportion. I can understand her being rubbed the wrong way, but the way that Tasha chooses to lash out, I'm just like, this is doing a lot, So Erica's like, well, I will not accept your disrespect. And they were going back and forth. And I will commend the husbands for being on their wives' sides. But Paul, Tasha's completely out of line. Like, I'm here for you riding for her, but not till the wheels fall off. Not till you die. Nah. So then they had this whole powwow, the four of them, and Tasha does apologize, and then she's looking to Erica for an apology, and Erica's like, apologize for what? You know what? Hey, they agreed to disagree, and we're just gonna end it there. Everyone is introduced to the new couples. The new couples are talking about how great their honeymoons were. Adrian and Matt are being coy about where their pitfalls were, but they do acknowledge that it wasn't completely smooth sailing, but we're on the up and up. Like I said, Mark is saying that we're friends, while Sean is saying he's got his head in the clouds. So that's a little mismatch there. But the elephant in the room is obviously the tension that's going on between Nathaniel and Ella.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, sorry, Matt, I think I fancy your wife. She's so fair.
Hey, do you want to keep it down? I can hear you talking about me. Carry on.
I just said I love both of you.
There you go. Just keep my name out your mouth. Carry on.
Bastard prick. Anyway, so much nicer down here.
Now, Nathaniel, if this was anybody else, I would believe it more. But because We already know he was not feeling Ella like that and was never going to feel Ella like that. These theatrics to me don't do anything for me. They just don't. You don't feel disrespected. You don't feel blindsided. You don't feel betrayed. Like you don't. You were looking for a way out and you were picking, trying to look for stuff, but finally Ella did the heavy lifting for you, and she gave you a good enough reason for you to now kick off. Like his snide comments, I don't know. I feel like there could have been a better way to address it. But then again, if you are the partner who's scorned by a cheating spouse, like I said to Ella, you get what you get. So things are obviously going back and forth. Nathaniel is making comments about Ella and JJ, unbeknownst to Bianca. So Bianca's like, so I'm sorry, what the hell is going on? She learns that they've been texting, that there's something going on behind the scenes that it seems like everybody but her knew about. So she storms off. She's very upset. And then Ella's kicking off with Nathaniel. And then she storms off because she's mad at Nathaniel. She's mad at Laura for siding with Nathaniel. She's mad at the room for making her feel. She's mad at everybody.
She wanted to leave me to be with you. Is it reciprocated?
Everyone knows you don't fancy me. You've made zero effort. You friends
Wait there.
No, I'm not.
There's something. I don't know what the hell it is. What's going to happen?
You weren't for me.
It's just an embarrassment for me. I was like left in the dark.
Poor Bianca is going out there because of you, because you can't keep your fucking proudly hands off people.
I cannot wait to leave.
Bye.
Listen, justice for Bianca, honestly. Justice for Bianca. I feel like if we're going to talk about being blindsided, it's Bianca. It is Bianca. Everybody knows this thing. Not gonna lie to you, my landlord just derailed my train of thought. I don't even know what I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, justice for Bianca, I think. Basically, I feel like Bianca has been blindsided a few times now, and it's just really not fair to her. There are ways that everybody could have handled this better. And at the brunt end of it has been Bianca every single time. And yeah, I really feel for her, but it is what it is. Then we go back to the main area. Why did Nathaniel do this whole theatrical, this is my final exit, my swan song, I'm done?
Guys, I'm going to leave it now. I'm leaving. Bid you all. I hope you guys have the most amazing experience. But I'm not here no more, yeah? I don't want to be here anymore. I think I've lost myself in the whole of this storm. Bye, I'm gone.
Let me see if I could try to recreate this. You know, honestly, like I've really been disrespected by Ella, and I'm so disappointed. I've been blindsided, I've been backstabbed, and I'm done with the process. I just can't do it anymore. Peace out. I'm out. I'm like, is this a tour? Is he one of the Lost Spice Girls on the farewell tour? What is happening? It was so dramatic, but whatever. Nathaniel has finally left the process. We've been waiting. 2 people have left before him, but here, he's gone. All right. Then you have Luke and, what's that man's name? Jordan, talking about the situation and how it could have been handled. Personally, I side with Jordan.
If you're flirting with another man's wife, it's definitely his business.
There's nothing going on.
There's only so much pressure a man can hold when you're not getting on with your current wife. Today's the day after he's taken 2 days apart from her.
And that conversation happens as soon as he knows. Like, it's got to come from him.
He didn't know. Oh my God, I think you're fucking stupid, mate.
I definitely feel like JJ could have told Bianca a long time. He could have told Bianca when he was starting to have feelings for Ella, whether it was flirting or not. You could have said something. At least Ella told Nathaniel she was flirting with him, at the very least. He could have said it again when he was at the double date with the new couple, where they brought up the potential attraction between him and Ella. And then he could have brought it up again when they started texting. Like, come on. And Luke is there like, they only just met up today. The same way he was texting Ella behind the scenes to meet up secretly. He could have texted old girl talking about, hey, listen, I'm starting to have feelings for another wife in the process. I don't want you to feel blindsided. Let me tell you before everybody else tells you. And I think it's best for us to go our separate ways. There were so many ways this could have been handled differently from JJ's side. I think he definitely blindsided Bianca, and justice for Bianca. Speaking of Bianca, Okay, now we have JJ and Ella coming back into the room trying to apologize to Bianca, but Bianca was not having it, and she was on smoke, and I loved every second of it.
The way that that's all just come out is not how I wanted it to happen.
As a girl's girl.
You're not really a girl's girl if you go for other people's men. I think you're both disgusting. I really do. So you're a fucking liar. And you're a fucking liar.
I was like, yes, Bianca, yes, honey, yeah. Yes, honey, give him the business. I loved it. I loved it. Because what you're not gonna do is make me look stupid and then act like you didn't know what you were doing. You knew exactly what you were doing. I don't care if it's an experiment. You're obligated to be with me, relate with me. Why are you engaging with somebody else's wife? Nah, I was here for Bianca. I love the smoke. It was beautiful. It was a good week. It was a good week for Married at First Sight. It was great. And I love that we ended on that high note with Bianca giving people the business. It was scrumdiddlyumptious. As always, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.